welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. I'm sure you're aware of what's been going on with MSP at the moment and all the rumours going on with it shutting down potentially in 2028. And a lot of other stuff as well, which has been going on lately, which I think we need to get attention towards, or attentive towards, when it comes to MSP staff. Hopefully, I feel like if many people speak about it and promote talk, I feel like they're going to be more eager to want to actually fix and create solutions for the game. I have a lot of things I want to speak about personally about the game and maybe give them some feedback, and yeah. So the first thing I want to mention is the rumours that the game's shutting down. Specifically, the word shutting down. It did not say this at all. I think people just speculated on it. But it said that they were gonna stop updating the game, I believe, which is completely different because you can still play the game. If you think about it, many games that are out there don't really get updated that much. I know a lot of games I used to play. Oh, my phone's going off. Let me just turn that off. Oh, I literally can't turn it off. That's my iPad. Okie dokie. Okay, I've turned my phone off. Basically, what I was getting on to is they're not shutting it down, basically. They're just not going to update it. The game will be completely playable, but it depends on where they leave it off at. Are they just going to leave it laggy? What would be the point? I'm guessing that just means no more sets. Basically, the reason most people play is, to buy the sets. So that will be a bummer, obviously. Hopefully that won't be the case, but that's kind of what I'm thinking will happen. No more clothes, no more events. Basically, they're not making enough profit to continue releasing and paying their staff, if that makes sense. Think of it like a business. If their game isn't popular and they're not making profit to pay their workers, realistically they're losing out on money. So they would just not update it anymore. They wouldn't put their money into it, if that makes sense. Well, hopefully that is the case and that's what happens, but I don't think they need to really shut down or stop updating it. If I'm speaking one-to-one with the Moviestarplanet staff or the CEO, I don't think you need to shut down at all. I think you just maybe need to listen to the player base, and I get the player base at the moment isn't really what the game was supposed to be made for, but it's many loyal players who have stuck around since 2016 and built connections and built memories on this game. Hopefully in 2028 I'm not still playing personally, but I just know my account will probably stay online. I probably won't delete it, so I just wish that it's there to stay, and just maybe if I wanted to come back to it when I'm able to. It doesn't have to completely go away. I know for many of us, many of us, use the game as a way to distract ourselves from many responsibilities, just certain things. I know back in the day I used it just to make friends at first, but then it just came a coping game for when I just wanted to just focus on anything but life. And now, as an adult, because most of the player base are adults now realistically, most of us have jobs, most of us are in higher education. This is a game that we come to where we want to actually just ignore our responsibilities, which I know sounds completely stupid to other adults and other people, but balancing your life with and balancing what you do in your days is actually really healthy for the brain, psychologically. So it's quite important that we keep games like this around for players like us who do need that little getaway. So that's my first point. But fingers crossed it won't be shutting down. I just think they need to listen to their player base a lot more, which I think is like female adults, maybe like 16 to 20s at the moment, maybe a bit higher. But I feel like after you turn 20, you do start to get a little bit more busier with what you spend your time doing, and you don't really focus your time on games anymore because you prioritize where that time goes, if that makes sense. Like, I split it between work, family, and then my partner, and then helping my partner in terms of building our future together. So there's that. The next one is the game, just in general. I mean, this can also go one-to-one to Moviestarplanet staff and CEO as well, but I feel like many of us will agree the lag on the game is horrendous, and many of us just take a complete hiatus when this does happen. And I think this is why they're losing their players. Not because the game's bad, but for me and my friends, for example, if it's really laggy one week, we completely just go offline. Because what's the point in coming on? There's like no point, like, at all. And for many other players who maybe haven't been playing as long as we have been, people who are maybe in their teens, maybe, they just die off and they don't come back online. So I think that is a good point to make, and that is maybe the reason they are losing their players. But I think if the game stays active, and hopefully once you listen to feedback, it actually should stay active, you don't really need to shut down or have a reason to stop updating your game. But yeah, the lag is horrendous. There used to be things down here, like literally a second ago, and they just completely disappeared off my screen. The set, may I just make a point, is super cute. But yeah, we need cute sets too. Like I don't think any of the lag has to do with things that were in the original base game when it first came out, because let me just say, playing this game in like 2016 to 2020, it was a breeze. There was like no lag whatsoever. It was a breeze to play, and I think the only thing we really had was the main things, like, you know, sets, events, shopping, even though back then the designs in the shops weren't that great. But you know what I mean, like, it was a breeze, and that's because we were playing on a website. We weren't playing on an app. We also didn't really get many hackers or data leaks, breaches, and cheats. We didn't have cheats back in the day. I mean, I think there was some, but now that there's an app, I feel like they've opened themselves up to so many dangerous things for their player base as well. I mean, there was a data breach. You know what I mean? Like, that's a scary thing. And a lot of people don't pay with their cards anymore either, just because of safety, which never used to be an issue. My cats came for attention. It never used to be an issue, and now it's a huge issue, and no one wants to really spend their money because of that. Which, you know, there wasn't even lag on the website either, or crashes. There was nothing. It was literally just like the easiest thing ever was to just log on and play. Guaranteed there was some lag if the game was actually busy with the players coming online, but that would happen with any game. But the app has just so many issues. I feel like cheats are a reason that MSP has brought in so many small updates to the game that maybe some players haven't noticed. Like movies, for example, the way they work now is completely different to how they used to work, which I'm actually for that, because you actually have a chance to get your movies onto high scores now. I like that. I like that you can't make loads of accounts at once anymore. Love that. And that was all in an attempt to stop cheats, I'm pretty sure. Like movie ratings, like stopping people from like botting those, or something to do with that, I think. one of the things that I don't like is this, the new update to greets. It's not bad. I liked it at first. I liked the idea. I did not like the execution, because when you open them now, you can't double the fame if you're on like the double fame diamond thingy, my bubby. I'm so distracted. I'm so sorry. My cat is like attacking my feet right now, and I think she keeps getting stuck on my blanket, which bless her. But yeah, you can't get double fame anymore when you open the greets if they're saved in this. I know for many of us during double fame weekend, we were online on our laptops or our PCs, and maybe we were offline at the time, I don't know, but many of us did not expect greets at certain times, obviously, and they just went in here, and then we opened them. One, it caused lag. One, none of them even opened for me. I had like over 100 greets, and none of them opened and stayed in my fame, which was so annoying, by the way, because I got literally greeted so much, and they all went in here. But if you're on your mobile, they will double in fame, which is stupid. I think it should go away, and I really don't believe that greets or greet spams created any lag. Well, they did, but you could just log out, and they would go into your tally, my bobby, and they would be doubled. And when you get like a random greet, you can open them straight away. But it's like when people greet spam you, you can't open them. Like if this was my greet, I could click on it and open it. But even then, I'm pretty sure it doesn't double. I haven't tested that out, but I don't think it does. But they need to bring back the website version of MSP. Like they need to. I have a feeling that they are creating one, mainly because all the big updates that we've seen them show us online and give us sneak peek tos, like the colour changing for the diamond pack sets, for example. There was that option that they had sneak peeked us to, like a colour changing option in the diamond shop. I think it was like 10 diamonds or something for one item to colour change it, which expensive, but loads of people wanted that to happen and it never happened. And I have a feeling it's because they're creating a website first where they can bring all the updates to it and then do it all at once, other than overloading the game's app with so many updates. And that makes sense. It's like Sims, when they update the fucking Sims and it breaks, basically. But yeah, they need to bring it back. Like, you wonder why MSP2 is doing so well. It's not because it's a different game, because it really isn't a different game if you think about it. It's literally the entire same. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. You level up, you make movies, you become a movie star, and you get known on the game, and you support each other. That's literally the same thing as MSP1. The reason it is doing so well is because it's lag-free. I know many of us, when this game is lagging really bad and crashed out, we move over to number 2. So, that is my point made. I feel like hopefully that gets across to them. But, yeah, those are the main things that I wanted to talk about, to be honest. Literally, look at that. I want those 35 star coins, and she keeps going away. Another thing that I don't think they needed was, when did this change? Awesome! You have a new unanswered friend request. Literally, when was that a thing? I don't think I've ever seen that before. But this, only load my top friends. We did not need that. It doesn't really make a difference, except for when you're on mobile. I've seen some people say that the game is being updated to like target it towards iPad and phone users. That is a lie. A very clear lie. One, in that form or that letter we saw about them shutting down MSP, it said literally nothing about their player base changing, and on their staff applications, like their job applications, it says that the target player base that they're targeting and focusing on is female teens. That was it. That was literally it. Nothing about iPad users specifically or phone users. Also, you can't really make movies on the phone, and you can't really make art books either. Just super glitchy. Huge issue. That will just never work. This game was created for PC users. Like, you can tell from the design, it is laid out for PC users and not mobile users. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't even have an app in the beginning. It was mainly PC access only. But yeah, I think they need to change the idea of having an app. I think they need to move back to a website version as well. No, only, not as well. Only website version, please. But I feel like whenever I've messaged them, I think I've messaged them once, and they came back with an email that like sounded as if they were suggesting that they were creating a website, which is why I think like the big updates haven't came yet. Which I don't know, maybe these small updates might actually help when there is a website. Who knows? It might, but hopefully when there is a website, the cheats will go away, and they can slowly get rid of certain glitches. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to think of other things, but I can't think right now. My cat's being too cute. What do you want, baby? She is the most attentive cat I think I've ever known. Like, I woke up this morning and she was all over me. All my other cats, oh my god, they've been cute and they've been really like nice, but never like one who's really wanted attention. Like, I felt they've all been very independent. I think one of my past cats, she liked attention quite a bit, but yeah, it wasn't very loud. And this one will meow if you annoy her or ignore her. Either one. I think when you ignore her, I think she gets very annoyed and she will yell for you. I'm trying to think of other things and I can't think of them. Oh, also, oh my god, sets, please stop releasing old sets again. I am fed up with seeing sets that I already own, or oh my god, that copy. That was cute. But yeah, I'm fed up of seeing re-releases just because it kind of devalues the value from them a little bit. And just, I've also noticed as well, people scamming others for like pretending they had like an OG version when really they had the re-release. That's an issue as well. But yeah, I think that's like my main things that I'm really annoyed with MSP. Obviously the cheats that happen, gosh, they're so annoying. Because people keep getting away with it, and then others are like, oh my god, this person's level blah 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 blah, and they're like, yay, I'm gonna add them, when it's like, it's quite obvious from their profile and the fact that I've never seen them on the game before that they've cheated their way. And it just takes the whole point away from the bloody game. So just make the web version again and I will be happy. Like, all your loyal past players, oh my god, they want the website back. They want it back. They want to feel that nostalgia with the lag free. Because this is not it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I miss it. I miss the website version, I'm going to be completely honest with you. But yes, before I stop this video, because I am yapping away, and I don't want to yap, I have an art book ongoing at the moment, and I had a feeling I should let you guys know that it is up and running until the end of March. So yeah, the reason it's a month long, by the way, is because I start a course not long, and it's a full month, so I will probably not be on MSP that often to be able to actually gift the winner. So this is open until the 1st of April. The winner will receive their wish list, 5 pixel skirts, 20 greets, and 1 VIP ticket. I think I'm being very generous there. No, I'm joking. I just haven't done a giveaway in so long, and I just thought, you know, I've kind of came back to the YouTube community, and I just thought I wanted to do something nice, to be honest. I haven't done a giveaway in a while, both MSP and on YouTube, so this will just be like my introduction, I guess. But yes, good luck to everyone. Even if you're watching this video, please still comment your username. Sadly, this will only be UK version. In the future, of course, it will be open to literally all servers depending on what the gift is. So yeah, that will be it for today's video. I hope you agree with literally all the points that I said. I mean, some of you may like some of the things, but we just need to promote talk is all I'm suggesting, because MSP at the moment is kind of kicking people's asses out of the game, quite literally, and I really want to see everyone come back together and just promote talk, and you know, I just want things to change, basically. Also, wow, this person's set down here is absolutely beautiful. Their wings, oh my god. It took like 500 years to load, but look at these wings. Wow. Anyways, anywho, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.